Guys, we've been discussing carbon captures quite a time before as well. So today we'll be seeing why carbon capture usually is a giant chemical sponges to pull out CO2 out of the gas. Like see, some factories clean the air by washing it with chemicals. It's something the similar situation why the chemical sponges have been used to remove the CO2 out of the air. See, CO2 is the biggest driver of the climate change, but the interesting part is we already know how to remove it from the gas streams. Just the trick is to using a liquid that acts as a chemical sponge. In many chemical plants, or I meant to say carbon capture plants, flue gas is passed through an absorber filled with amine solvents. And these are the nitrogen-based compounds reacting with CO2 and temporarily binding it. And from a perspective of a chemical engineer, this is a classic absorption and regeneration cycle thing. And CO2 rich in the solvent is then heated in the separate column. Then, when the temperature is increased, the reaction reverses and CO2 is released as a concentrated gas stream. That gas can then be compressed and stored underground or used to make fuels and chemicals. Now, all these things sound simple. This process sounds simple that I can give it to someone and he'll be able to replicate. But the thing is the scale. The scale is enormous. You need huge columns, pumps, and heat exchangers. The heating the solvent takes a lot of energy, which is one of the major channels for making carbon capture economical. So most new plants use solid solvents instead of liquid. They're using solid solvents. They work the same way, but CO2 stick to the material at a low temperature and they're released when heated. So whether it's solid or liquid, the idea is same. Trap the carbon with chemistry and then let it go when you want it back. Carbon capture isn't just about cleaning emissions, it's about the reaction engineering and the separation process to undo what combustion creates. So now you know why there have been giant chemical sponges being used to pull out the CO2 out of the air when we discuss about the carbon capture process of the plants. So follow for more chemical engineering and technology facts explained simply. Guys, we've been discussing carbon captures quite